Good morning, Madam Siti Aisha and fellow friends. Thank you for the opportunity. Next, I would like to give our motion today. Our motion today is consumers must take responsibility for a plastic waste crisis. The definition of motion is firstly consumers, which is the person who purchase goods and things for personal use. Responsibility is the state or fact of having the duty to deal with something, while plastic waste crisis is the accumulation of waste plastics objects and particles in the earth environment. The whole definition is we on affirmative team strongly say that consumers must have a responsibility action because the consumer is the causes of the increase in the number of plastic usage in the earth. We will continue to our stated and I will deliver my argument which is consumer behavior can change the number of plastic waste. And Umi Rahmiza Niti Malazi as the second speaker who will deliver the argument of consumer action the plastic and lastly Siti Nur Tuan Zainab Binti Jamaluddin will deliver more proof and brief summary about our arguments. Next, I would like to give my arguments from an individual perspective. The plastic industry began in the early 1900s when the first synthetic plastic was created by Leo Henrik Becklin in the US. Since the industry began, annual global plastic production has exploded from some 1.5 million metric tons in 1950 to 348 million metric tons in 2017. Cumulatively, plastic production has reached 8.3 billion metric tons worldwide with dramatic increase in the amount of plastic produced globally expected by the year 2050. Of this amount produced, most plastics are only used once and are immediately discarded, usually into landfill. An increase in plastic production has become a serious problem as plastic materials cannot naturally break down easily and are instead polluting land and marine environments alike. One of the causes of this problem is that consumer behavior can change the number of plastic waste. Plastic bags have emerged as an icon of society's eagerness to acquire goods and its single-use consumerism. Every year, approximately 500 billion to 1 trillion plastic bags are consumed worldwide. Our uncontrolled consumption and quick disposal of plastic bags is causing significant environmental damage. Loose plastic bags escape to pollute marine environments, posing a risk to marine animals mistaking the bags for food. Bags swirls around the city street and clog drainage ditch, increasing potential for flooding and the breeding of bacteria and disease. Even as plastic bags break down, they release chemicals into the environment that are considered to be carcinogenic to humans. For example, when the consumer goes to the supermarket to buy their groceries, of course they will use the plastic bag to carry the groceries. From these examples, we use plastic bag increase the use of plastic bags and increase the environment. Next, packaging can influence buying behavior. In the case mentioned above, the case is easily viewed on all sides due to the clear plastic box. Did the item really get bought because it is visible? It probably did play a part of the decision because it was visible and elegant, creating a perception of superior quality. As we can see, the behavior of the consumer makes a big effect on our earth, and without their awareness about the plastic crisis, we will make the earth more suffer. Thank you for listening. That's enough for my argument. It will be continued by second speaker.
Thank you, the first speaker from Proposition team. Good day to our beloved lecturer, Madam Siti Aisha. We as the opposition team stand firmly on our side that consumers should not have responsibility for the plastic waste crisis. We say so due to the following solid reasons, which are the threat of plastic waste, the attitudes and practices of manufacturers, while lastly the reality that plastic cannot be recycled indefinitely. Based on the first speaker from the proposition team, they say that every year approximately 5 billion to 1 trillion plastic bags are consumed worldwide. Well, I don't question the validity of this statement, but I'm curious whether you truly know or not the meaning of crisis. Let's back to some simple calculation. A plastic grocery bag is approximately 5.5 grams, and if multiplied with 1 trillion according to what you say, it will be 5.5 million tons. According to the journal article Production, Use and the Threat of All Plastic Papermate published in 2017, even only the packaging sector, the annual plastic waste generation already reached 141 million tons. The 5.5 million tons is even less than 5% of it. This clearly shows that consumers need not to be responsible for the plastic waste crisis. Therefore, we as the opposition team stand firmly believe that consumers should not take responsibility for plastic waste crisis because the main source that causing the plastic waste crisis come from the threat of plastic waste. At first, I think I need to make it clear. I do not deny the fact that consumers make plastic waste. Each of us produces waste every day, but this doesn't lead to plastic waste crisis. The plastic waste threat is the culprit of the crisis. Nowadays, global threat in plastic waste is a big business. According to the well-known International Environmental Organization, Friends of Earth International, from 1988 to 2016, the top 10 plastic waste exporters, including the United States, Japan, and the United Kingdom, export 168 million tons, most of it to China. However, since March 2018, China banned the import of plastic waste, and this policy shift had caused the plastic waste to be flood in Southeast Asia. Among the countries experiencing rapid increases in plastic waste imports are Indonesia, Vietnam, India, Taiwan, Thailand, and also our country, Malaysia. What does this fact tell us? The developed countries sell the plastic waste to the developing countries, and the developing countries keep receiving the waste as a source of income for the people. Do you think the developing countries are capable of processing the huge and also increasing number of plastic waste? Again, I need to reaffirm that I do not deny that the consumers are producing plastic waste every day. However, this number, if compared to the plastic waste trade, is just a little part of it and doesn't lead to the so-called crisis. That's all from me. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the second speaker affirmative. At first, I want to refuse the opponent side. Firstly, I would like to clarify our first argument on how consumer behavior can change the number of plastic waste. The other team said that they are curious whether we truly know the meaning of the crisis. The fact that you said is clearly about how much plastic is generated by the production. However, I cannot see any explanation regarding the reason of the plastic is generated by certain company in abundance or in a massive production. Therefore, I would like to emphasize that our argument is still about the consumer behavior that can change the number of the plastic waste. So our next argument is that the other factor that leads to plastic waste is consumer affect the production of plastic. As we know, big production such as Coca-Cola, Nestle, Pepsi, and others brands that use plastic as their packaging has been affecting the world with plastic waste uncontrollably. According to Martin Geller, in the Reuters article, green companies Coca-Cola, PepsiCo and Nestle were found to be the world's biggest producer of plastic trash. A report by environmental group Greenpeace said on Tuesday. However, the production is getting higher day by day because of the increase of consumption throughout the world. The consumption escalates as the people still want to use it because of its easy usage and lightweight material, as evidenced in the interview of BBC with the firm's heads of sustainability via Perez. Coca-Cola will not ditch single-use plastic bottles because consumers still want them. Customers like them because they reseal and are lightweight. The firm, which is one of the biggest producers of plastic waste, has pledged to recycle as many plastic bottles as it used by 2030, but environmental campaigners argue many Coke bottles will still go uncollected and end up in landfill. From this statement, we know that the production will not take any action if the consumer continues to buy the brand that uses plastic as their packaging, as they gain their profit with less expenses of packaging the product. Hence, without consumers buying the product, the demand of the producing product is lesser. Next, I would like to refute the other team's argument. The other team argue, the other team said that plastic crate is one of the reasons for the plastic waste. However, the plastic crate is also influenced by the consumer. On the other hand, the consumer should ban big companies in order to change their mind of using plastic packaging. When the consumer are banning this type of company, this will bring the company down and it will force them to make changes before their company leads to total loss or will be bankrupt. Bans on lightweight plastic bag and single-use plastic are not new, and countries that have implemented it report positive consumer behavioral change and a reduction in littering. China reported a 66% drop in single-use plastic usage since it banned on lightweight plastic bags and single-use plastic. Ireland's plastic bag tax resulted in 95% reduction in plastic bag litter. Kenya ban on plastic bags, described as the world's toughest plastic bag ban, has shown such positive results within a year that neighboring countries such as Burundi, Tanzania, Uganda, and South Sudan, which are considering following suit. Considering such successes, Malaysia should consider following suit. A reduction in plastic waste and litter is not only beneficial to wildlife and the natural environmental, but government and local authorities also stand to gain economical from the reduced cost of cleaning up public spaces and processing waste in landfills. From this statement, I would like to stress this matter will not go anywhere if the consumers is still in the same attitude and not willing to make any changes no matter how big the number of plastic production generated by the company or how many recycle programs were done by the consumer. It still escalates the number of plastic waste continuously. So this is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you for the speaker from the preposition team and very welcome to everyone and beloved lecturer, Madam Siti Aisyah. First, I want to argue the point from the preposition team that the consumer has affected the production of plastic. The Coca-Cola company has introduced a new plastic bottle made partially from plants. The plant bottle is fully recyclable, has a lower reliance on non-renewable resource, and it reduces carbon emissions compared with petroleum-based PET plastic bottles. The plant bottle is a significant development in sustainable packaging innovation because it builds on our legacy of environmental ingenuity and sets the course for us to realize our vision to eventually introduce bottles made with materials that are 100% recyclable and renewable. Besides, the partnership is called Nature All Bottle Areas and it aims to develop packaging solutions made from sustainable and renewable resources. A demonstration plant will be built in Ontario with an expected capacity of 18,000 tons of biomass and be fully operational by 2020. The biomass originates from used cardboard and sawdust. The owner managed to produce an 80% bio-based PET bottle. Next step is to produce a 95% bio-based PET bottle and then 100%. In this case, Pepsi and Coca-Cola Company and have committed to reducing the carbon impact of packaging in line with our goal to reduce the exhaust emission of greenhouse gases by 20% by 2030. Bio-based PET has the potential to reduce significantly the carbon footprint of our PET bottles, a huge contribution to our efforts in this area. Nestle also has determined to reduce our use of single-use plastic by introducing reusable packaging, new delivery system, and innovative business models everywhere we operate and sell our products. Building on our commitment, we will reduce the use of virgin plastic by one-third by 2025. Furthermore, I want to strongly emphasize that the threat of plastic waste has caused the problem of the plastic waste crisis. The developed countries have sold all the plastic waste to other developing countries with a high price. They only need to spend money to sell this plastic waste and at the same time they can protect their country's environment from pollution. It cannot deny that the developed countries were rather hardworking increase the income of the country that it dispose all this plastic waste. There is a different concept for developing countries because they only can buy the plastic waste to increase their income. They are poor and do not have the high job opportunities and technology skills. So the plastic waste crisis becomes more serious and the government should take the responsibility but not consumers. I am here to explain my point that manufacturer practices are one of the causes for the plastic waste crisis. According to the record from Better Max Reality, the plastic production by sector packaging in 2015 was 146 million tons per year, while global plastic waste generation from sector packaging in 2015 was 141 million tons per year. This shows that the most of the companies have produced large amounts of plastic to package their items. There are numerous Daniel companies still using plastic to package their items such as Milo, Nescafe, and detergent. All these items are compulsory items for humans in daily life. Hence, once the factory keeps going to package their item by using plastic, the consumer will keep going to buy it. Finally, the manufacturer has contributed the most to the plastic waste crisis. So, I am here to blame the manufacturer for taking responsibility to use biodegradable items to package their item instead of plastic.
Thank you to opponent team and good morning, Madam Aisha. We as proposition team, we believe that this statement is true that its consumer affect the production of plastic. As what have been said from the opponent team that manufacturers practice are one of the causes for the plastic waste crisis. However, this will not happen if the consumer practice the proper method of disposal. This is because of the irresponsible consumer behavior and resulting in a crisis of domestic waste in their country. Therefore, our team argument is still true and show how consumer causes plastic waste. As we heard from the opponent team, their argument was threat of plastic waste has caused the problem of plastic waste crisis. However, my argument is parenting behavior affect consumer attitude on plastic waste. As we know from childhood, we have our own culture. For an example, as for Asian people, our mother tends to keep the plastic they got from supermarket and reuse it as a trash bin plastic. Thus, this behavior keeps them always to use plastic from supermarket and do not try to bring their own recycle bag. From an article named Journal of Environmental Psychology, based on the norm activation theory, we develop assumptions about how parents may influence specific pro-environmental behavior. Example, pla- reuse of paper and recycling of their children aged around 8 to 10. While parents seem to influence their children's recycling behavior via sanction and their own behavior, reuse of paper was mainly influenced by a communication of problem knowledge. From urban statements made by Journal Environmental, see children among 10 they experience the learning process. Parents are their best friend when it's a good example to follow. Thus, the children will emulate the parents' attitude because they are always right. Furthermore, parents that leave the trash at the inappropriate place, such as into the river, behind the garbage, or throw from the window, will leave negative effects on the children. From the Borneo Online Post, N39 Representative Assemblyman Dr. Wong Hwase in a statement also called for community cooperation to resolve the issues. In this post online, he called on the villagers not to dump the carcasses at the garbage collection sites at will but plan it. He also advised residents to dispose of garbage in a proper way by putting garbage in a suitable plastic bag or sack before putting it in the trash bin provided. At the same time, he also asked the responsible party to carry out the task of collecting garbage to carry out according to the standard of work and the period stipulated in the work agreement. This shows the consumer lack of common sense to realize how worse plastic waste can be, and as a parent, be to your children, and that is my last argument. As summary, our first speaker spoke to you about consumer behavior can change the number of plastic waste. I believe that if consumers still not know the effects of the plastic waste on Earth, we may face more natural disasters in future. Next, our second speaker told you that consumer affect the productions of plastic. The rate of production of plastic used to promote product depends the number of consumer. The more the number consumer result, the more the rate of production of the product. So, Madam Aisha, as a conclusion, our team strongly believe that the consumer must take the responsibility for the plastic waste crisis as we mentioned in our argument before. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you for the third speaker from the proposition team, and a very good morning to Madam Siti Aisha. Firstly, we as the opposition team want to argue that practices of manufacturers that package their product using plastic is the cause of the plastic waste crisis. The pro team argued that the plastic waste crisis is due to the continuous support from the consumer toward the products of the company. If nobody supports their products, automatically there will be no plastic waste produced. However, they didn't realize that all the products using plastic packaging are the daily necessaries of the human being. Just imagine, we don't buy the products just to protest the company for using plastic as their packaging for their products. The answer is no, as we cannot live without all the daily necessaries. Therefore, our argument will still hold true as the cause of the plastic waste crisis is due to the practices of manufacturers that use plastic as their products packaging. The pro team said that parenting behavior that affect the consumer attitudes on plastic waste disposal had led to the cause of the plastic waste crisis. Behavior of consumer that do not recycle but throw the plastic waste after they have used have contributed to the plastic waste crisis. We disagree with the point because they didn't realize that recycling is not the solution to the plastic waste crisis. Producers would say that recycling is a problem to the plastic waste crisis. Many people have beliefs in what the producers said and practice recycling in their home. However, the fact is that recycling is not the solution to the plastic waste crisis. Plastic recycle has its limitation because plastic material cannot be recycled forever. Plastic consists of a long chain of polymer, and each time it is recycled, the chain gets shorter, resulting in a low quality plastic. For example, the clothing industry has been proactively incorporating recycled synthetic fiber from plastic bottle into their puffer jacket, fleece pullover, packers, and even swimwear. But later, at the end of their life cycle, this product will ultimately end up either in a landfill or an incineration center, which result in a plastic waste crisis. A study has shown that since 1950, there is a 20-fold increase in plastic production, of which 75% are categorized as plastic waste today. As plastic do not biodegrade but only break down into smaller pieces, 79% of this plastic waste power ups in landfill today. Besides, recycling itself does not help in resolving the plastic waste crisis. Repurposing plastic into clothing or everyday item alone has not been able to put a dent into the vast amount of plastic waste created. According to the Euromonitor International and Container Recycling Institute, nearly 1 million plastic beverage bottles are sold every minute around the world. In 2015, Americans purchased about 346 bottles per person, totaling 111 billion plastic beverage bottles in all. And Nestle also admitted that recycling its water bottle is not enough to deal with the animals' plastic waste crisis. In a conclusion, with the point that our team pointed out, which is trade of plastic waste, practices of manufacturers that package their product with plastics and recycle itself cannot prevent plastic waste crisis from happening. Therefore, it is clear that consumer must not take responsibility for the plastic waste crisis. That's all from us. Thank you.